Una po sa ating mga balita, nananawagan si Pangulong Aquino sa mga lider ng ibang bansa na kumilos na at gawin ang lahat para labanan ng climate change. Ito ang sinabi ng Pangulo sa kanyang talumpati sa United Nations Climate Summit sa New York City. Kabilang si Pangulong Aquino sa mahigit 100 world leaders na dumalo sa naturang summit na naglalayong makabuo ng pandaigdigang kasunduan para protektahan ang mundo laban sa climate change. Ayon pa kay Pangulong Aquino, nakita ang tunay na epekto nito nang tumama sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalakas na bagyo sa mundo, ang bagyong Yolanda o Haiyan. Ang karagdagang ulat mula kay Rocky Ignacio.
Binigyan din ni Pangulo Aquino na tapos na ang debate sa tunay na banta at pinsala dulot ng climate change. Sinabi ito ng Pangulo sa kanyang pagsasalita sa United Nations Summit on Climate sa New York City. Naging malaking usapin ang climate change dahil sa lumalalang pinsala at panganib nito sa buhay ng marami.
The time of debate of whether climate change is real or not is over. There is no doubt that it exists, which is the reason we are all here. It would be wrong, however, to engage in another protracted debate over the individual commitments of countries. To my mind, that would be adopting the wrong framework. Instead, everyone here has to do everything they can to address climate change without first waiting for their neighbors to engage in action.
Ayon sa Pangulo, nakita na ang tunay na mukha ng epekto ng climate change nang tumama sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalakas na bagyo sa mundo, si Haiyan. Ang summit ay naglalayong makabuo ng pandaigdigang kasunduan para protektahan ang mundo laban sa greenhouse emissions sa taong 2015. Ang Pangulo ay kabilang sa 120 global leaders at heads of government ang dumalo sa pulong na ipinatawag ni UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. Kasama na dito sina US President Barack Obama at United Kingdom Prime Minister David Cameron.
Excellencies, Typhoon Haiyan struck in November of 2013. It was, according to many, the strongest typhoon to ever make landfall in recorded history. Since then, this is the largest meeting of world leaders that have had the privilege of attending. That we are gathered here is a recognition of the stark reality we face as a collective. Climate change does not recognize national boundaries or political or economic affiliations. The choice before us, then, is clear. Together, we must face these challenges and surmount them, or together we will suffer the consequences of inaction. Let the first concrete commitment we make be a change in mindset, from one of our arguing over the division of work to one where we'll do the maximum that we can, always asking, what more can we do?
Tinagurian kasi ang Pilipinas na climate change taker, pero kumilos ang Pilipinas para ilatag ang mekanismo na tutulong upang maibsan ang panganib na dala nito sa mga developing economies katulad ng Pilipinas. Kabilang na dito ang pagpapatupad ng renewable energy, pagpapalakas ng warning signal sa panahon ng kalamidad, at pagbuo ng geohazard map para mailikas ang mga residente sa mga mapanganib na lugar. Bukod kay Haiyan, parami ng parami ang tubig ulan na naranasan sa Pilipinas katulad ng Untoy at ang pinakuli si Mario.
The Philippines is not waiting. We are addressing climate change to the maximum with our limited resources. Legislation has been enacted to lessen the impact of disasters by adopting a comprehensive approach to disaster response. We have empowered our forecasting agencies so that they can give timely warnings to vulnerable communities. For national and local authorities and residents, we have undertaken multi-hazard and geohazard mapping, which is integral to the effective assessment of risk.
Malaki kasi ang epekto ng climate change sa pagpapabuti rin ng pambansang ekonomiya, kaya ipinanukala ng Pangulo na kailangan gamitin ang makabagong teknolohiya sa pagbuo ng climate-smart infrastructure.
It would not be an exaggeration to say that Filipinos bear a disproportionate amount of the burden when it comes to climate change. Being less industrialized, we are not a major emitter. Still, even while we work on the fulfillment of our full development potential that remains on the horizon, we see opportunities born of more environmentally progressive policies.
At sa pagsasalita ni Pangulong Aquino sa UN Summit on Climate Change, umaasa ito na mas marami pang bansa ang tutugon para maibsan ang epekto at panganib na dala ng climate change. Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, Rocky Ignacio, New York City.